Now, Apple says it is to release an urgent update in the next few weeks to fix a problem with its new iPhone 4. Users reported that their phones would lose signal strength when using their left hand, with a clutch of online videos, web postings and tweets complaining about the problem. Well, our technology reporter, Daniel Emery, is with me now. Considering this thing costs, what, £200 to £400, it's a lot of money. What is this problem exactly?
That's the million-dollar question. The problem centres around this part of the phone, which is a join between this part of the metal casing that connects you onto the mobile phone network and this bit of the connection there that gets you onto the Wi-Fi. If you hold the phone with your right hand, your fingers don't cover that join and everything's all hunky-dory. Hold it in your left hand and it would appear that for some reason that does something to the phone and your signal strength drops away and eventually you've got virtually no signal at all. Now, Apple say that there isn't a problem with the phone. It's purely to do with the bars on the screen up there, and actually they're misreading. So when you get 4 bars on there, what you're really getting is a 2-bar signal, and so actually they say all phones have this problem, and so they're going to release a patch that corrects the display. There are other phones that have metal cases, like HTC and stuff like that, and this is the first time in my experience, and certainly looking around the net that I can see, where people have had a problem with reception by just holding a mobile phone, which is kind of the whole point of it.
That's the whole point of having a phone, and if you're left-handed, you're particularly shafted then, aren't you?
You are pretty much, yes. You'd be right-handed, hands-free, otherwise, yeah. There is a fix, which is this thing, which Apple calls a bumper. It's a small little bit of rubber with a couple of buttons, and it clips around the phone, and funnily enough, insulates that, and it works.
So it covers that join that was causing the problem?
It covers that join that Apple say isn't a problem.
And you've got to pay for that, have you?
You do. This costs £25. Bear in mind, a top-end phone, which is the 32 gig one, will cost you £599 if you're buying it unlocked.
Right. So hang on a second. You pay £600 for a phone that doesn't work. You then pay £25 to fix the phone that doesn't work.
Exactly.
So, OK, very, very briefly, this urgent update, what's that going to do?
Well, according to Apple, this update will just change the display, and that will fix the problem because Apple say there isn't really a problem with it. Many critics and many sort of technology experts are sitting there going, that's kind of just like fixing a speedometer when you've got a problem with your brakes, and it doesn't resolve the real issue with the phone.
OK, well, we'll see if they manage to fix it. Daniel, thank you.
Right, let's go.